As the conversation goes on, I'd like to talk to you about diplomatic efforts to de-escalate the situation. But one thing you've put on Twitter, I just want to ask you about it because I was curious myself. You've praised on the application X the code name Operation Sindoor, which has been launched by India. You've said it's a brilliant name. Just tell us why it's significant and why you think it's such an appropriate name for this military operation.
Sindoor is the vermilion reddish mark that women who are married put right there in the middle of their foreheads when they part their hair. And the image that was seared into the nation's consciousness after the terrorist attack in Pahalgam was of a newly wedded, now newly widowed bride on her honeymoon, kneeling disconsolately by the body of her slain husband, weeping. In other words, a terrorist attack had wiped the sindoor off her forehead, because only married women wear it. It was a very emotive, emotional term to remind people of what had happened and why this action was necessary. That innocent civilians, including this young woman, and by the way, a few other women who were widowed in the process of the same attack, had all experienced. I might add that at the end of that, there is also undoubtedly the evocative thought that the color of the sindoor is not that different from the color of blood. And that was what was spilt by the terrorists in our country. I thought it was a very, very evocative, emotional, and powerful choice to name the operation that way.
Okay, so thank you for helping us decipher that, because it's a very interesting explanation. I'd like to ask you now
Excellent
about
answer.
efforts to broker some sort of a solution. Before